All right, everyone, we are going to take a look at high. So High Street, I'm not sure where we were last time we looked at it. Not enough time in the day to go back and look at these things. So going from the chart we have here from the high back in December of 2021 to the low, you can see the bottom is technically not in because we are still below the 236 here at about $2.09. We do have a uptrend in play here with this blue line, which we'll look at in just a moment. So one thing I want to point out is I did do the math, and most things that have this chart where it made a high and then they come down and they're just going sideways forever here, that is nice accumulation in my opinion. And the chart like this chart pattern, I think is extremely bullish. So once these things break over and the bottom is in over that 236 and then you're bullish over the 382, at some point in this next bull run, this is what's going to happen. Everything's going to go up, make a new high, and then that's when we come back down into the next bear market. With that in mind, you can see that if this thing here, if High Street breaks the high, according to the Binance chart here, by the way, of 45 here, and it does make it up to the 1272, you can see at about $137 high, that would give it a roughly almost $7 billion market cap. So with that said, you can see that with this chart pattern and that price potentially going to get hit, it could go higher, it could go lower, I do not know. Right now we're just kind of speculating, but if this thing breaks the old high and comes up to the first resistance level, potentially around 137 to 140, you can see that is a 95x. If it goes higher than that, so be it, but that is a very good play in my opinion. So just wanted to point that out for all you guys invested in high here. Not a bad play in my opinion. So getting to the chart really quick here, you can see that from the uptrend we have in play with these higher highs and higher lows, it's trying to be bullish here. It's trying to get over the first resistance level here. So I would say simply, as long as this uptrend holds, you have a shot at it. But do notice the 3-day chart here, the momentum is shifted down. See that on the stock RSI, this fat red candle that spawned in. We have the yellow moving average above the blue, telling us we're probably going sideways and down. So it's probably coming back down to this uptrend level in this price area. So what we're going to simply do is just draw a Fibonacci on the most recent price action we have. You can see from the low here to the high, it already hit that 786 at about 123. It's back above the 618 at 140 almost. So keeping it simple, the momentum is down right now. To keep this uptrend intact, you want to hold on to potentially the 140 level here, another 3% drop and potentially get a bounce, but then you could also come all the way down and wick down here back to the 786 once again for about a 14% drop. But what I would simply say is any lower than about 123, you're going to break the uptrend here, and then there's a potential this thing's going all the way back down to the bottom. So if you end up breaking down below that 123 level, you're going to break these higher lows, and I would say at that point look out below, and this thing's going back to about 80 bucks. So if that is going to be the case, let's move this off of the chart, simply zoom back out and simply measure this, and you can see that if you end up breaking the uptrend from where you are right now, just remember that price to watch. You could potentially come back down to the bottom and drop almost 43% here on high. So just keep that in mind if you're looking to load up. Potentially, if it does come down here one last time, that would be great. Then we can load up a whole bunch of High Street here before this thing decides to go to the moon. So yeah, we'll leave it at that on high. Good luck, not financial advice, and we will see you in the next one. Peace out.